Well, as you know, Michael, we do have the gym. So obviously, keeping fit would be an important part of you looking after yourself. But one of the things that we do here is a body MOT, and that is a health check. Yeah, you can have that done yearly, and it consists of having your cholesterol checked. Obviously, we weigh you, we do all the body stats for you, we take your blood pressure. We do like a health question assessment to find out if you've got a family history on heart disease, whether you smoke, and all this. At the end of the day, well, we do we do your cholesterol testing with a little prick, so it's just one drop of blood, and we correlate all the tests, and at the end we can give you a percentage of what your risk would be of a heart attack or stroke in 10 years. The weighing, I mean, it's become less and less of an issue now. I think people are trying to inform or make people aware that the scales are not really something you should go by. If you're going to the gym and you have a lot of muscle mass, then you're going to weigh more. Not necessarily you're going to have fat. It happens with us with the BMI. The calculation of a BMI in somebody could be very high off the scale. They could be obese on the BMI scale, yet they're a bodybuilder, they haven't got an ounce of fat on them. It's just that they're heavier for the height. It's a correlation between your height and your weight. So really, you should be thinking more of how your clothes fit. If you don't look too swollen, well, if you don't look fat, but not so much weighing yourself. The body stats, what it does do is that it takes your body fat percentage. You can also assess the muscle mass from there, and that is a better indicator of whether you've got too much body fat than the actual on the scales what you weigh.
What I find is that after the age of 30, for both men and women in particular, our hormones start to become challenging and become unbalanced. So what happens is that you're either in postnatal or premenopause or perimenopause or postmenopause. So what happens is that we really need to rebalance our hormones naturally if possible. And that involves nutrition, so that's really important. Lifestyle, of course, how we respond to stress, that's really important too. We eat, breathe and drink toxins every day. It's in our environment. We can't get away from it. It's just one of those things that happens. Therefore, the toxins go into the body and even into the brain and into the gut. And they are responsible for things like immunity, lowered immunity, inflammation, weight gain. And so in order to be able to really help, I find I have to do a toxic screen for everyone. So whoever comes to see me, I'm able to determine how much the toxins are affecting them. And then we can look at things like weight loss and whether there's a metabolism issue. Toxins can even affect our metabolism, which is a scary thought because that also is in charge of whether we're going to gain weight or not. So you're absolutely right. And the inflammation issues in the body also come from the toxins.
Do people, in your experience, sort of take charge of their body? For example, self-motivation and listening to your body. How important are those?
It's vital. What I do a lot of in my sessions is we talk about how to make that possible on a daily basis, to get into the habit of really caring about your body, of prioritizing yourself and your own health and well-being, and be able to do that every single day, make it a habit, make it a discipline. So a lot of the work that we do is also wellness coaching, where I help everyone to grow and to progress their own priorities and well-being, especially well-being priorities in life.